The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and it is Sunday. And you know what that means? It's time for weekly purchases, that time of the week where we investigate what came through the door via DHL, Amazon, UPS, United States Postal Service, Horse and Buggy, FedEx, and of course that old outlaw Waylon Jennings. And of course this is the weekly purchases, and a little something different this week. As you guys know, last week in weekly purchases I asked the question, what do you guys think? Do we split up weekly purchases, have toy news Saturday, weekly purchases Sunday, split the videos up? I posted a poll on my YouTube community page, and this was the winner to split the videos up. That's what you guys voted on, so we're going to try it. We can always go back. We'll see how it goes. But I figured Friday was great for the action figure hunt every week. That was the figure hunt video, and a Dynamite one this week we'll talk about. And then Saturday, of course, all the toy news of the week, all the business talk, all that kind of stuff, and Saturday. And then Sunday is weekly purchases, where we go through all the pickups of the week. Now, if you want your weekly purchases and your toy news early, of course, those are up Friday night on YouTube, on the Patreon. The Patreon channel gets those guys early, but they will be every Saturday, Sunday, at least going forward. Like I said, we can always change. We can change our minds. There's nobody with a gun to our head or anything. But sometimes these videos do get a little bit long, and I've heard both ways. I've heard everybody say, but the votes were in, and the vote said, hey, let's split them up. So we'll see how it goes. They'll still be the same content, probably more content, because now I got a little bit more time to expand on both sides. Don't have to feel as rushed. So we'll see where it goes from there. But you guys give me your opinions in the comments down below. Keep them positive. Keep them positive. But I know how it goes. I know how it goes. But you guys let me know your thoughts on that one. But of course, we did do the toy news and album of the week in yesterday's video, Saturday, if you're watching in order. This one is going to be about the weekly purchases, what I picked up, and a little bit of crazy stories, and all the stories of the week will be in this very video, and that's what we're going to have right here. So let's kick it off. Let's talk about the week that was, but first I got to give a little shout out, a little bit of sadness in the old Peterson household this week, as our dog Molly died. Yes, Molly, she hung on as long as she could, but 15 years, that's a long time for a dog. She was the oldest dog. She was a dachshund. Not as, spring chicken like the Corgi Poos we got. Lemmy, Ace, and Domino, those guys are always running around all the time. You see them all the time. But Molly, she picks her spot. She was more of a relaxing in her senior years. And unfortunately, she did pass away this week. So got to pour one out for old Molly here. Always sad losing a dog. Always tough on the kids. You guys know how that goes. But Molly, we'll never forget you. We'll never forget you. But this week on the channel, let's recap some stuff. We'll recap the videos. Busy week on the channel. I think I released 3 videos every single day this week. I got so much stuff, really trying to get through it all as best I can, and got to get it out there. And you just don't want to put 20 videos out a day, but 3 I think is the max, and we've had a lot of those, and I appreciate your guys' support. Like I always say, hit the notification bell. Every video isn't for everybody, as we all know, but at least when the notification hits, you can say, oh, I want to watch that, oh, I don't want to watch that, or something, because I get so many people that message me every day, hey, are you ever going to review this? Yeah, I did it 4 days ago. Yeah, I did it a week ago. I get that all the time. So if you hit that notification bell, that will help. So FYI, pro tip. But let's recap the week that was, and let's start off with the most controversial video of the week, Omega Spawn. If you guys saw my figure hunt, I found that in stores. Very excited. Got home from my trip, unboxed the hottest piece of garbage we've ever had here at the table. Now, it's amazing in the comments, and obviously it was just a few, but a lot of people accused me of breaking it on purpose. Some guy even went so far as to say that I'm rough on my toys. All my toys I'm so rough on. And just, I can't believe it. And I can't believe people would accuse me of clicks. I guess it's the same people that accuse me of bringing AEW chases to the store to pretend like I found them in the store. So I guess it's that same type of thing. And one guy saying that I'm, so pro Hasbro. I call everything like I see them. Obviously, maybe compared to other reviewers, I'm more positive, because guess what? If I'm buying and spending my hard-earned money on something, it's something I'm enjoying. It's something I'm into. So I'm, of course, going to be excited to open it. I'm not going to open something that I hate. Why would I spend my money? Money's hard to come by. I'm not going to spend my money on things I hate. But people made it sound like I had it out for this Omega Spawn. That is far from the truth. I'm an old school Spawn fan. I collected all the Spawn fans in the 90s, or the Spawn figures in the 90s. Now, I was really sticker shocked, as you saw in the video, that it was $50, and I talked about that even before I opened it up. And that made it even seem worse to me, because it felt like it was overpriced from the get-go. It was not a deluxe figure like a Violator, for example. And being $50, an extra $10 to $20 more than Violator in some cases, just didn't sit right from the get-go, and then to have that hand break off right there, I mean, just absolute insanity. And then after that, of course, I plopped it down, just let it go. The other hand broke off. So I didn't like, it's not like I spiked it like a football. I just threw it here, just a little bit of a drop. The other hand broke off. So obviously I understand it's quality control issues. They're not all going to be like that. I totally get that, but nobody wants their toys breaking, especially at a $50 price point. Now, a lot of people said, hit up McFarlane Toys, hit up McFarlane Toys. So that's the first thing I did. I went to their website. They said, hey, anything you got at retail, take it back to the retailer. They will take it back. And my wife did take it back. No questions asked, no issues there. Got all my money back. It's not that big a deal. Now I just don't know. What do I do? Do I buy that thing again? Because I'll review it again. I'll give it a proper review. As you guys know, I bailed on the review. I was so disgusted with the whole process. I got out of it. I will unbox it. I will do it. I might just be a little bit more patient. $50 is a lot to ask for that figure. I don't care if it's the greatest figure in the world. It's a lot of money, $50. I might wait, get a deal. I'll get it and play the long game, get it down the road. We'll see how that goes. But very controversial video. It was not made for clicks. I don't do these things for, oh, I'm going to trick the internet. I mean, it's easy for me to say, and if you believe me, you believe me, I guess. But I didn't do it just for the heck of it. I didn't break it on purpose. I'm not going to do that. That's just not going to happen. And I call it like I see them. I don't care what company it is, be it Mattel, Hasbro, or whatever. If it's hot garbage, I'm going to tell you it's hot garbage, in my opinion. And this is just my opinion here. So let me get off my soapbox. But we did unbox Omega Spawn. Kind of. Now, the next day, of course, I unboxed them both together. I did the Salmon Twitch that I bought at the same time. Man, I was so nervous going into that unboxing. I'm like, am I done with McFarlane Toys? Is this Salmon Twitch breaks on me? I'm going to have a nuclear meltdown right here at the table. Thankfully, they did not break on me. An interesting one, Salmon Twitch, very nostalgic for that 2-pack. Reminds me back to the 90s, so I do like that one. Check out Salmon Twitch unboxing on the channel. Of course, we did our Thursday tradition. We did the top 5 this week. Top 5 most wanted figures. Of course, as you guys are watching this, I am currently at the Kane County Toy Show in Chicago. I was driving up. Oh, good buddy David C. Anderson and I hitting that show today. So hopefully we find some of those things. We'll see if that does happen. But that is the top 5 this week. Now, of course, we did hit 21,000 subscribers this week on the channel, so I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're going to have to do another top 10, but I got a special top 5 next week for Halloween that involves my dad. My dad came over. We did a special top 5 list. Following week, we will do a top 10. Looks like top 10 defining moments of all time as voted by me, so stay tuned to that. And then we transition pretty much the rest of the year to best of lists. It's that time of year. I think I got about 14, 15 top 5, top 10 videos to close out. Everything we review on the channel, we're going to rank the top 10 or top 5 for the year, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you start getting your list together. I'll ask for those down in the comments below, of course, so be prepared for that. But a lot of top 5s, a lot of top 10s coming to the channel to finish out the year. This week we did finish up the Royal Rumble Mattel Elites, the WWE WrestleMania Elites. We did the ranking videos on those. Check those videos out on the channel. Cody Supreme, the Walmart exclusive. I did get that one, so we did unbox him on the channel. We did a lot of Marvel Legends unboxing. We unboxed from the new Black Panther wave, Ironheart. The rest of that wave, all those figures, that's been on Patreon for like a week now. We'll get to those eventually on the traditional YouTube. But if you're looking for more of the Wakanda Forever Black Panther stuff, it's been up for quite some time on the Patreon. We unboxed the Throwback War Machine package. We unboxed the Retro Lizard. A lot of business talk in that video if you're into that. A little controversial. It shouldn't be, but it's the truth, and sometimes the truth is controversial, I guess. But we got Lizard there. Animated Morph, we unboxed him this week. We did some Masters of the Universe. Sunman 3-pack, we unboxed that on the channel. Tila and Zor, the fan channel exclusive, we unboxed those guys on the channel this week. Of course, we did our Tuesday tradition, our Jakks Classic Superstars unboxing and review. Check that one out. And then we did the figure hunt. This was a giant-sized figure hunt this week. No rest for the wicked. Kyle was on the road. I think I had about 18 hours of drive time this week. I had to drive up to Wisconsin for a brand new store opening. Of course, I hit some stores at night, went to some pizza tours, checked out some pizza. And also this week, Clutch, one of my favorite bands of all time. They did perform here in town, so I got to see Clutch this week. A lot going on in the figure hunt week this week, all over the place. New stores I've never been to, new areas I've never been to, Clutch concert. What more could you ask for in that video? So we did have that. Clutch was fantastic. I put clips in the video so you can check out Clutch. Maybe it's your first time. Definitely a band worthy of supporting. Hardest working band in show business, some might say. But very, very cool to see Clutch in concert for like the 25th time or whatever it was. Like I did say, I'm going with David C. Anderson. good friend of the channel. We're going to the King County Toy Show. I'll probably have this week a separate video of that. We'll see. I'll probably film some of that. So probably 2 toy hunting videos next week, as well as next week you're going to see a lot of Halloween themed, unboxings, things like that to go. It is the spooky season after all. So hopefully you guys subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell as I always say, and make sure you thumbs up the videos. That always helps as well. So there's that. Last bit of housekeeping here, of course, Patreon October giveaway time, and for Halloween we'll do a little October Halloween. We got the Rey Mysterio Starburst top picks, Macho Man, and Day of the Dead greatest hits. One winner of the Patreon will win this. So if you're into Rey, jump into the Patreon. And then we're giving 2 things away. The other giveaway will be He-Man and Skeletor, the deluxe edition. So members of the Patreon, that's the giveaways for the month. You still got time to sign up if that is your thing. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's get down to the weekly purchases this week. And a fairly big week. One of those weeks where I didn't expect a lot, and then a lot of things shipped all at once. And I found a few things, as you saw in the figure hunting video, in the store. So without further ado, let's kick it off. And I found this at a rural Walmart this week. I found 2 of them, and they were on clearance already. And I said, oh, I'm a sucker for these. If you guys watch the channel, especially around Halloween the last couple of years, these NECA blind bag things, usually hot garbage, but I don't mind paying $5 each for one of these. There's enough to get a $5 enjoyment out of it. So got the new Universal Monsters, the 3rd edition. I'll see if I can get my dad over. We can do this one. And then I got Ren and Stimpy. I'm an old school Ren and Stimpy fan. It's from my childhood. I enjoyed Ren and Stimpy. Maybe I can get Elle or Emma to unbox this one with me, so we'll see. But did get those this week for $5. Be on the lookout after Halloween. I could see these going to discount everywhere. There's also like Gremlins, there's Chucky. There's tons and tons of these this year. So great opportunity to get some deals out there, I think. So we'll see what happens there. So we did get that. I did talk about Omega Spawn, but I also talked about Sam and Twitch. I had to get after it because I've been looking forward to these guys for a while. Check out the review. Got Sam and Twitch unboxed here on the channel this week. And then here's another one. It's just Angry Kyle this week, I guess. I did order another Cody Rhodes off of eBay, a loose one. I said, I need another Unrivaled Series 4 Cody Rhodes. Have to pick that one up because you know about the Supreme, the Walmart Supreme, the regular edition. They come with extra torsos, so I needed extra bodies. Well, I bought this off eBay, and it had a little smoke and mirrors there. I got this in the mail. Well, what is it? It is a Cody, the 1 Unrivaled Series 1 torso with the Unrivaled 4 heads. A little smoke and mirrors because they put the shirt on here so you couldn't tell that it was that torso. So a little bit of that. I reached out to the seller, said, hey, FYI, this isn't right. This isn't the right one. I would like, my money back. And of course, the guy assumed that, you've given no proof. You're cheating the system. Then he came into me and said, hey, you have a YouTube channel. You're picking on the young, the up-and-comers, the little guy out there selling stuff. And I said, man, I wasn't blaming. I never once said you tried to trick me. You tried to do this. He said, this is the way they all are. And I said, actually, it's not. That's not the way they are. And he said, here, I'll just refund your money. Keep it. I was like, I don't want to keep your money. I'll send it back to you. But he wouldn't let that. And he just said, I was cheating everybody and I was just terrible. I was like, man, what is wrong with people? It's just, hey, you made a mistake. You don't know the item you're selling, obviously. And you tried to get one past somebody, or you just didn't know. Either way, it's not right. You got to refund the money. And I would have sent it back, but he said, no, keep it. But always disappointing, especially to say, I don't care if you make $10 million or you make $1. Everybody should value what they have and value stuff. And it's just the principle of the thing. I don't know. And he's made it sound like I live in $1 million mansion and I make $10 million a year or something, which isn't the case. I wish it was. I wish it was. But just really crazy, really crazy. So I need to get another Unrivaled Series 4 King County Toy Show. We'll see if I can find another one of those. Not sure what I'll do with that thing, but a little more story time. Just tough weeks here. Tough week this week on the channel. This is a big week for He-Man. Of course, if you saw the news video the other day, or I should say yesterday, Saturday, if you saw, we talked a lot of Masters of the Universe. Well, we're going to talk a lot of Masters of the Universe today, as a lot of Masterverse figures came through the door this week via Entertainment Earth. And as I always say, when in stock, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. We got to get a deal in this time frame, in this extra expensive time for our action figures. Entertainment Earth is perfect. They have the tab there that says hot off the truck. I'm not going to say don't pre-order, but don't pre-order. Just wait for it to hit off the truck and bam, automatically save 10%, get free shipping over $39. It saved me a ton of money going forward. You guys should be taking advantage of that as well. Link in the description below. But we did get the Masterverse Sunman, so I ended up saving 10%, which made it just as the same or cheaper than Target. And you get it free shipped to you. You can't beat that. So I got Sunman. We got Catra. Yes, Catra. There she is, Catra. Princess of Power, not super familiar with her, as you can imagine. We got Hero. Oh, get it? Hero. Masterverse Hero through the door. And we got Battle Armor He-Man. Man, this one I am not sure of. I am not sure what I think on this one. I don't know. We'll digest it when we unbox it here on the channel. I wish he looked more like he does on the back here, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes when we get him out of the package. We also got Jitsu. I think it's Hoist Gracie is his alias there, but we got a Jitsu right there. Looking good. And to keep on coming, how about this one? Skeletor from the CGI series. Once again, not sure what to think and have a lot of discussion about this one when we unbox him. And very similar to this one. Of course, you can't have that Skeletor without that He-Man. So we got He-Man coming in as well this week. So both of those. And one more, old Zodak. You guys know Zodak. We have the Origins we unboxed not too long ago, a year ago maybe. But now we got the Masterverse Zodak. So a lot of Masterverse figures all shipping at once. Not a bad thing, but of course we're going to have to unbox every single one of those. So stay tuned for those. They will be up early on the Patreon as usual. Few other things here. We're going to have two turns of weekly purchases here. We got a lot of stuff through the door. I talked about it earlier. I couldn't wait to unbox this one. Got a little morph. Very, very cool. Check out this review. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do with this morph. And I talked about the likelihood of getting another morph. So stay tuned. Check out that video. We talk about that. Once again, from Entertainment Earth with all the He-Man stuff, I did get Axe Woves, the Mandalorian. Got to complete out your Mandalorian set. Got to get a deal. Save 10% on him. That's exactly what I did. And then I found this on my travels somewhere in Wisconsin. Kyle was in the wilds of Wisconsin. No Beowulf. I didn't see him. I wasn't close enough to Elkhorn for you Wisconsians. But I did find Princess Leia here. So I did not have the original version of this. So very happy to get this updated one. Very cool to get this. I'm going to play a little long game on the Han Solo. I need the Han Solo still. Going to play the long game, like I said. Entertainment Earth as well. I'm slowly piecing together this set, I guess. I got She-Hulk last week. This week, I got Hawkeye. So Hawkeye shipped to my door this week, the new Marvel Legend from the MCU edition, of course. Gonna build out this Build-A-Figure. It's just gonna be one of those sets that we slowly piece together, I guess, unless anybody knows where I can get the rest of the set right now. And then I did finally get this. I feel like one of the last people in the world to get this one. It's very funny is, of course, Mattel was so kind around San Diego Comic-Con timeframe to send me the No Holds Barred 2-pack. Of course, Rip, Hulk Hogan, and Zeus. They sent this early to me to review, unbox, all that fun stuff. Like I said, greatly appreciated that. It's just really, really cool. But I, of course, ordered my own set because I needed a mint-on-card set for myself. And I feel like I was the last one in the universe to get this. I just got this the other day, which I'd be pulling my hair out left and right. I'm like, gosh, when am I ever going to get this? When am I going to get this? But thankfully, I got it, like I said, for free. But this one I did pay for, and it finally came through the door this week. Now, I did expect to get my Galactus this week, as last week I got a shipping notice saying it was coming on Friday, 2 days before this video here. So I was like, oh boy. Well, then I go to my FedEx app, and it says it hasn't even been picked up or anything. So I don't know what happened there. So I don't know when Galactus is coming, but it's going to be the waiting game for Galactus. If you remember, we had a lot of fun waiting for the Sentinel last year, a lot of skits, a lot of videos on that. I don't know if we'll do that with Galactus. I got a crazy schedule the next couple of months. I'm going to be all over the place. Green Bay, Minneapolis, where else? I'm going to Illinois. I'm going to Kansas City. I'll be in all points of Iowa, Nebraska. I'm going to be all over the place the next couple of months. So we'll see. We might do some fun videos. It depends how long our wait for Galactus is actually going to be. It could be an eternity for all I know. But there it is. That's round one of weekly purchases. Let me move some of this stuff around, and we'll be back with round two. All right, the hits keep on coming. Round two of weekly purchases. Let's go back to a little wrestling talk. A little wrestling. Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Dominic Mysterio from Series 129. A little bit of basics. And I got on Patreon a basics unboxing. A ladies' night that I haven't released yet. We'll get to that eventually. These will probably join that club. I don't really get the basics out there really quick, but it will be on Patreon fairly soon. We got old Nikki Ash from Series 135. Had to get old Nikki. Don't know if we'll ever get an elite of this item. First time in the line. Look at that one. You guys and me that are longtime friends or fans of the Steiner brothers. Braun Breaker. Look at that. How about old Braun Breaker? First time in the line. Not as iconic of a gear as maybe some of his elite will be. His elite, I have to think we'll get some of those Steiner brother influences too. So you know we're getting an elite in 2023. There's no doubt about it. We'll get a Braun Breaker. First time, possibly last time, Reggie in the line. I got to have at least one of everybody. I just got this Reggie for the heck of it. So we got Reggie in Series 135. And then I got another Darren. How about Darren Corbin? How about Baron Corbin? When are we going to get his new gear he wore on Monday Night Raw? Hopefully no time soon. Hopefully he changes that for next week. But we did get another Baron Corbin out in the wilds of Wisconsin. Going to have a little custom idea for this one, so I did pick up another Baron Corbin. So a little basics here on weekly purchases. Now we finish up weekly purchases with a whole lot of Super 7. That's the way it goes. A lot of stuff shipping. Once again, Entertainment Earth, you wait for it to go in stock. You swoop in, you save 10%, you get free shipping. Got to get a deal all day long. And that's what I did. I got the brand new Super 7 Turtle Ultimates. Sewer Samurai Leonardo right there. And the hits keep on coming. What else do we get this week? Sewer Surfer Mike. Mike. That's what his friends call him, Mike. Sewer Surfer Mikey. We got Scratch the Cat, of course, a famous one in the lore of Ninja Turtle figures. We got Scratch this week. And the hits keep on coming. We got old Ace Duck. Of course, my dog Ace. Ace Duck, Ace Ventura, Ace is High, Ace is Spades. Ace Ventura, it's all there. But we got Ace Duck this week. Very cool. We got Undercover Raphael. Now, I got this one from Big Bad Toy Store. If you're looking for this one, it is a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. FYI there. So this did come from Big Bad Toy Store. Undercover Raphael. And then we got Slash, a nice big deluxe figure Slash right there. Very, very cool. Slash through the door this week. Hits keep on coming. Now, you guys are probably saying, Kyle, I didn't know you collect the Super 7 Ultimate Turtles. You've never unboxed them on the channel. And that is true. I am basically a mint-on-card collector of this set because I have never got around to unboxing these. I was a little late to the game. I waited till, I think, Series 3 to dive in. Got them all. Have stuck them over there. One of these days, I need to put some time aside and unbox all of these. I got a place for them in my collection. I'm not supposed to be. I'm not trying to be a mint-on-box collector of these, but it's just kind of working out that way right now. One of these days, I will get a couple of days off. Maybe Christmas. Maybe Christmas. We'll open presents in the morning, and I say, guys, see you guys later. I got unboxings to do. Probably not, but hopefully one of these days I'll get more than one day off at a time, and I could just sit down and do like 3 days and unbox all these guys, get these together. We'll see what happens, but they keep on coming. We got the Mouser 5-pack through the door this week. It's a lot of Ultimates. This is an ultimate pickup week, some might say. How about Leatherhead, another big, gigantic deluxe figure, Leatherhead. Got a lot to talk about this one day when we unbox those on the channel. And then finally, we've got Krang. So what a week of pickups here. It truly was an ultimate week of pickups. A lot going on. And like I said, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, all these places, but especially Entertainment Earth this week. Wow. Saved a lot of money by waiting for things to go in stock. Saved 10% right off the bat. Like I always say, gotta get a deal. It's just not the motto. I actually do live it. I do live it, and that's what I did right here. Saved myself some money on these guys. As everything is more expensive than it's ever felt. That is for sure. But quite the week of pickups. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You guys pick up anything fun this week? Anything catch your eye? Anything you made a big purchase on? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're 21,000 and growing. I'd love to have your support, and subscribe yourself and hit the old notification bell. Don't forget about the Patreon. We talked about the giveaways. You got bonus content, exclusive content, giveaways, Q&As, pizza reviews, a lot going on over there on the Patreon. And like I always say, best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel this week at ProWrestlingTees.com. Use discount code THANKYOU for the next couple of days. Save yourself 20%. Even if you're not going to get my shirt, get yourself a Terry Funk shirt. That's what you need to do. So you get a little savings over there. Of course, you can follow along on social media. SirPaul64 over there on Twitter. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So a lot going on this week. A lot more to come. Like I said, it will be at the Kane County Toy Show around the Chicago area, St. Charles to be specific. If you see me out there, come say hi. But you know what I'm doing? I'm rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling my way to the Kane County Toy Show. I'll see you guys all real soon.